Exclamation, everybody, and welcome to Black Geyser Couriers of Darkness. It is by Grape Ocean Technologies and is in early access on Steam right now. Currently 10% off at $22.49, normally $25 US. Now, this game, you guys know I do like me some RPGs. This one harkens back old school. This is a CRPG with real-time pause. And in fact, if you go under the settings here, you can actually tell it when to pause if you want to have it automatically pause. All these are normally turned off, but you can do what you want here. I've put, character low health, enemy spotted, and trap detected, just because I know from old school plays that I have a tendency to run over traps unless the game stops me. That said, I haven't played any of the game yet, so I'm very interested to see what this is all about. I'm tempted to give it a 45-minute run, because I don't know, and usually RPGs are slow to get started, but since it's early access, maybe it'll be faster to get started. I don't know. We'll give it 30, and we'll see if it should go a little bit longer than that. I'll play by ear, as it were. Before I do that, though, I assume there's going to be some kind of character creation, so let's do new game. Okay. You can choose a character below and customize it or create one from scratch. I'm probably going to choose one of the pre-rolled characters. Well, I guess I could create new just to see what it looks like. Let's see what it looks like. You know what? Screw it. We'll go through the character creation. I'm not going to start the timer yet until we do this, because that's kind of not fair to the game. Let's do... So we got human, elf, dwarf, Feldegug, and a Rillo. What is a Feldegug?
My blade is sure, my arrow true.
My sword long and hard. The Feldegug were once elven tribes who lived close to the north. The demigod Dargolmir grew jealous over the love of the elves showed for Tilindia and imprisoned a number of elven tribes in the snowy cold north. He would forge his own race and command them as he saw fit. But the elves were first a creation of the God King and the Green Goddess, and as they changed to survive in the north, they also realized the strength they would need to be free. Dargolmir eventually realized his mistake and allowed his creations to rule themselves and commanded them to form 6 tribes. Drawing from the strength granted by their cold imprisonment and their god and goddess, they rebelled against their demigod. Feldegug are similar to elves but much paler. They are resistant to a hard environment who most would consider unlivable. They are rarely seen outside their snowy northern homelands, and most other races are very distrustful. Okay. And Rillo.
Cunning serves where violence will not.
They have tusks, apparently. Travelers, traders, and alchemists from the Eastern Empires, the Rillo, are a child race of a powerful genie called this is going to be hard. Elinuator. This always gets me in all these RPGs. I have no idea how to pronounce anything. Their homeland is shrouded in mystery, so few outside the Rillo themselves know much about them. What is known is that they are seekers of pleasure and experience, consummate traders, and nomadic caravanners. Rillo are a large, physically imposing race who bear a passing resemblance to elephants. Okay, thus the tusks, I guess. They eschew religion and favor displays of wealth, and have a natural talent for brewing and drying. They be brewmasters. Okay. So what does it say about... Let's do like a regular elf
My
here.
blade is sure, my arrow true.
As the tribes of men fell to greed and the world was spoiled, the green goddess wept. The king god allowed Tilindia to select a few tribes of man, those least affected by greed, to be her vassals in Isilmarald. Oof. T chose elven tribes of men to claim as her own. Those elven tribes were come to be known as the elves as time passed. Elves share a special connection with nature, feeling an inherent connection to all natural things. Their generations apart from men have changed them physically. Their narrow frames allowed them to move faster and quieter than men. Their ears grew pointed, better pick out distant or small sounds. The elves tend to be xenophobic and haughty towards the other races due to their chosen status imparted by Talindia. Whatever. Okay. So elves are elves.
Breaking
Dwarves.
rock or breaking skulls, same to me.
Oh, my dude. The devil god Hrothgar, actually, was angry over the creation of the elves and the threat they represented to his plans to throw the world into darkness. He sent an incubus to impregnate elven women in an effort to steal the essence that lies within their wombs. The elven mothers despaired, but the green goddess told her daughters to seek the first waters of Yerengol. They did so, but were trapped in a stone cavern when Hrothgar sent demons to destroy them. The children, or Hrothgar, I should say, I don't know, whatever. The children survived the attack, but their mothers died. Men in the mountains found the babes and raised them as their own. The elven progeny were stunted and hairy. I wouldn't call a dwarf stunted and hairy if I were you. The children, now known as dwarves, grew and prospered, sharing a love of nature from their elven parents, but began to exhibit a preference for the depths of the world. Dwarves are very materialistic, but have a strong connection to clan and family. They are stout and powerfully built, well suited to exploiting the natural tunnels that form deep in the ground. Okay. Dwarves are dwarves. How about humans?
I am ready for battle.
Humans were once a united tribe that roamed Yerengol for generations. The dark goddess of greed, Zornilza, infected their hearts slowly with greed, avarice, and jealousy. The single tribe of man became many as they turned on one another. They warred for resources and land, forgetting their roots. Their bonds were broken and their old alliances splintered. Humans come in many different shapes and colors and can be found all over Yerengol. They are natural farmers, working the land as an artist works clay. Human versatility means that they can fill virtually any role. Okay, so it is about as old school as you can get. We'll do human just because I don't want to. I want to be naturally affinitive to all things. So let's go next. Class. We got fighter, cleric.
The light guides me in all things.
Convoker.
I
What is a
am
convoker?
never lonely. My friends await my summons.
He's haughty, apparently. The Convoker eschews most other magical pursuits in favor of the summoning capabilities of each spell class. Convokers are versatile masters of adaptation. Instead of focusing on the icy grasp of a winter mage or the dark energies of a necromancer, Convokers call upon a wide range of creatures to suit any needed task. But don't mistake their versatility as pacifism. The summoning abilities they bring to bear can rain destruction on our enemies through claw, flame, and steel. So these are basically Beastmasters then, right? I mean, they everything they do is through their familiars, I guess. Druids?
Nature is my province.
Right, so that's looks like they are just druids. Fighter, Highlander.
Who dare stand against me?
Are you basically a barbarian? Highlanders are hardy and strong warriors. Their profession, originating in the harsh north, forge strong warriors, tough enough to resist the elements. They prefer thick armor that doesn't restrict their movement and helps them blend into natural environments. While they can pick up and use any weapon, they prefer the raw and crushing power of clubs and hammers. Basically barbarian. Necromancer sounds about the right. Ranger.
I shall be your guide to the wilds of Yerengol.
Yeah, that's about what you would expect a ranger to be. Shaman.
I walk with the spirits. Their wisdom will serve you well.
Shamans have access to a kind of magic that is not easily understood by wizards or priests. They use an ancient magic, and their ability to travel with their non-physical souls to further their communion with their god tends to confuse more short-sighted magical practitioners. So they Travel with their non-physical souls. So they have like a spirit walk kind of thing, apparently. What it sounds like. Spellweaver.
The wise shall fear my spells.
Spellweavers are the most common form of wizards in Yarangol. They are as varied as the world itself. They focus on exploring as many of each magical discipline as possible. Thus, no two spellweavers are the same. All they share in common is an unquenchable thirst for knowledge. They are much too busy studying the arcane to bother with martial training, and as such rely on their mastery of the eldritch magics to protect them. Okay, so they're basically wizards, straight up. Swindler.
Keep your eyes on the coin. Where
I'm guessing these are the thieves, huh? Swindlers are master con men. They focus less on outright burglary and more on manipulating the weak or greedy. Unlike thieves, swindlers hide in plain sight. Because of this, they are better in open combat, while their plans and machinations unfold in the shadow. Because there is a thief in addition to a swindler. Okay, it's the Templar.
Alnarius shields the righteous.
So wait, we have clerics too, right? So we have clerics and Templars. Templars are human warrior priests, the most devout of their kind, and only the most dedicated can become a Templar. Sworn to a strict code of conduct, they train endlessly in combat so they might fight evil in whatever form it manifests. They are especially trained to hunt and dispatch the undead. Okay, so these guys are, I guess, probably lawful good, and they're probably locked to lawful good. How about regular clerics?
The light guides me in all things.
While not as combat-oriented as a Templar, they can serve in other ways. Their faith with deity allows them to wield magical powers that can help their team or hurt their foes. They're first and foremost servants to their gods, and they harness that faith for the good of their religion. It sounds like they're lawful, but they could be lawful neutral, probably, or lawful evil, I guess. But they are not as combat-oriented. So I guess they're like the healers then, probably. Whereas the Templars are like battle mages, probably.
The shadows are my home. Come,
Thief.
let me show you.
In a world infested with greed, the thief has become much more common. Their skill set is diverse, and they can function as common footpads or royal spies. They prefer subterfuge and misdirection to open conflict. Their ability to steal or plant items, remain undetected, and create all manner of powders makes them a deadly and unpredictable foe in and out of combat. Okay. They're both thieves and ninjas, I guess. Winter Mage.
In the pitiless cold, I reign.
There are wizards called Winter Mages who seek the mastery of the harsh magics of the cold north. They have an extremely high resistance to cold and can withstand temperatures that would kill mortal men. Because of this, they are uncomfortable in warmer climates, but some Winter Mages still travel to further their knowledge. They need less sleep than other mortals, using a technique they developed known as cold sleep. Powerful Winter Mages can use their knowledge and magical skills to craft ice golems, I should say, which can serve as mighty guardians. Okay. So I'm kind of leaning towards
Alnarius
Templar. I'll be honest.
shields the righteous.
I'll be honest. I'm kind of leaning towards that. So what does add more? Oh, add more party members. Okay. So Templar. Oh, I don't have too many. You can choose up to 2 additional classes for your character. Oh, you can. I see. So I could dual class right from the beginning, or even tri-class right from the beginning. That's interesting. Our stats here: can wear any physical armor, can wield any weapon. +2 physique, +1 focus, +1 charisma. Okay, bonuses to undead. Bonus resistance to strain and pain. Bonus resistance to pulse and blow. Resistance to arousal. Well, hello there. Okay. I mean, I may be a Templar, but I'm not dead. You know what I mean? Resistance to illusion and manipulation. Okay, I like that. All right, do that. So I guess I don't create a party. I guess we get a party given to us probably. Attributes. 21 points there. Physique. Overall physical build and state. Modifies their damage dealt with physical attacks, their maximum health value, and their ability to evade incoming attacks. So it's doing the... It's doing... I don't know why physique would be doing the duty of dexterity, but let's see what dexterity does. Modifies their aim and accuracy value and their chance to evade attack. So like both of these are evasion? Okay, sure. Intelligence does efficiency with various spells and skills that depend on one's mental abilities to be performed. Okay, focus. Modifies their aim and accuracy, their ability to evade. Another one that does their ability to evade. Jesus. Through dodging and blocking, and their efficiency with spells. All right. Charisma, bargain and persuasion skill. Okay, and various class skills. Well, that narrows it down. Supernatural. Plays a feature of characters that elevates them above ordinary creatures. The value of supernatural increases a character's resistance values against various forms of damage and enables further special abilities. Oh. So we can have like basically plot armor, huh? I see. Alright, so I think physique of 10 is at least needed. Let's get a dexterity up there. We'll get some intelligence. I don't know if I get spells as a paladin, as a Templar or not. We'll see. Focus. Definitely want to pump the charisma way up. I know we get a bonus to it, but you know. Oh, okay, so supernatural. So I can distribute points to different resistances. Interesting. And I get 5 per level I do. Well then. Let's do... I like to be... Oh, I can only go 4 points in it, huh? I was like, I like these super resistant to poison, definitely. And then let's put another one into physique. I guess. Probably should have put more into that, but I'm going to take one out of intelligence, put that there. Yeah. Poison and acid. I definitely want about 15% in that. Let's distribute that relatively evenly there. Even 3 there and 15. Yep, that sounds about right to me. Next, skills and spells. Of course, I'm doing all this blind, so who the hell knows if I'm doing it right or not. Bargain and persuasion. Points to distribute. Learning and research. Offers the ability to manipulate the characters of your own goal, doing your bidding. Help you reach favorable prices. Okay. Learning and research. Offers the ability to read various text, scrolls, and recipes. Scrolls can be cast or recorded in the spell book. Alright. Might not be as useful for me. Brewing and drying. Potions. Potion making. Alright, so bargain and persuasion probably sounds important. Although we already get brewing and drying for our dude already. Class specific. Seasoned warrior. Enables additional dialogue choices themed around warriors. Besides adding choices, it increases the bargain and persuasion score when in dialogue with other soldiers, thugs, mercenaries, and bodyguards. Each point of charisma increases the skill by 1.5%. Each point of seasoned warrior increases the skill by 4%. Yeah. Outdoor survival. Character becomes more capable at fending for themselves and their allies in the wilderness, increases health regain while resting in outdoor locations for all party members. That sounds like that sounds like something I should probably do. Although force locks and doors is always a good one, but points to distribute. The bows and arrows, slings and boost the balls? I don't know what that is. Never heard of that word before. War clubs and hammers, large blades, small blades, rods and staves. I could basically do anything. I'm gonna say probably large blades. Do on that, and we'll do maybe one in unarmed combat. Oh, if you hit allocate, it changes it to what it recommends. Okay. And it recommended completely opposite things from what I was doing. Okay. That's a thing. Sure. Let's do next. Appearance. What kind of looks like me a little bit? No tusks, thank you. You are too elvish. Guess you're kind of close, although I'm not liking the soul patch too much. How about you? Wait, you are a little bit closer, although you've got a full beard. But that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, you're probably the closest. Name and voice. Suggest a name? Bajarni? Geralder? Let's just try, memory. Scoundrel? Brute?
What?
What? Scholar?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, excellent.
I'm not going to like this, am I? I don't see why not.
I don't see why not. Galliot? Probably is.
I await your instructions. I'm listening. You need only ask.
Only ask. Misanthrope. Oh, wait a minute.
Speak your mind. Don't you have another lick, Spittle? What? Me?
Yeah, I guess that's fine. Difficulty classic. You have some experience with role-playing games. You have a lot of experience. You want some real challenge. You do not have any experience. Let's just do classic, just so we can show off the game. Okay. Oh, I can change my hair color here. Why couldn't I change that before? Previous. Oh, here it is. Duh. Yeah, we want that. Oh, wait, that's skin color. I thought that was hair color. Hair color. Chestnut? Sure. Eye color. Blue. Minor color. Ooh. And, ooh. Ooh, we're looking stylish. Facial hairstyle. Oh, here we go. Full goatee. Ooh, too much. Goatee. Oh, that's not really a goatee. Round? Ringed? Oh my good god. Clean shaven? Nah. Full goatee, I guess. It's not a full goatee, that's a Fu Manchu. I'm sorry. Should not be. Anyway. Hairstyle. Middle parts. Long hair. Oh yeah, now we're really plumbing it up. Man bun? No. Curtain? Side fringe? Ooh, that's a bowl cut. Bald fade? No. Mohawk? I mean, look back. Ugh. These are all terrible. Lumberjack? Okay. That's a man's hairstyle? I don't think that's a man's hairstyle. Just saying. I don't want to sound, I'm just saying it doesn't look like a man's hairstyle. Sure, we'll just do the long and untamed, I guess. All right, done. Finally, we're finally done. All right, and I will start the 30-minute timer right now.
Oh, why didn't I look here first? And more to the point, why must I come fetch you for every little thing?
Sorry, what am I supposed to be doing?
Oh, you do know this is the day the Lords of Isselbright are visiting? You are simply the laziest... Never mind. The Lords are already here and waiting to be served. And for goodness sake, don't forget to gather your things from your chest before you come to table.
Okay. Though I am wondering, the water is coming out of her mouth, right? Like this is a puking statue, right? I'm not just pretending. I'm not just like going crazy here, right? Like that statue's literally puking. Okay. Receive the quest to inspect the objectives of your progress. Hit O. And hit the side quests. Journal. Compendium. Come on, just did something? Okay. I am an orphan, my mother having died when I was but a small child, and my father's identity unknown. After my mother's passing, Lord Espen graciously accepted me as a member of his estate in the hinterlands of the kingdom years before I could be useful as a servant. When I was old enough, I was set to stripping sheets from beds, clearing tables after meals, and other simple tasks. Later, I would be trusted with more responsibilities, seeing to the needs of our guests, delivering messages, etc. Though I used to complain of such things when I was younger, I see now that I've had an easy life here. Lord Espen has always been kind to me and more generous than a child should expect in this world. Once I showed some aptitude, he even provided schooling for me. This sort of boon is for a servant unheard of. We are typically expected to work for our keep and nothing else, at least until adulthood. Okay. And so different people. Greed. Greed in the world. The world has a greed level and it's 55? Only 55? Global greed level faint. The curse of greed currently affects the world of Yarngel faintly. It can barely be felt, yet those with a keen sense might start to feel its effect. Costs of living are on the rise throughout, and albeit ever slightly, winds of change. Well, that's interesting. Okay. I was not expecting that. Alright, WASD moves the camera around. Looks like it's all clicky for everything else. Open the local map by hitting M. The mansion, main gates, south gates, orb of mesmerizing colors. Oh, I mean, who doesn't want an orb of mesmerizing colors? Also, what is that? Oh, it's a cat. See how to do so. Now you see me. Globe reveals a kaleidoscope. That's how you spell kaleidoscope. Of swirling colors and vapors, mesmerizing the viewer. Alright, I guess we go inside. I hit the local map thing already. You can split an item and stack in half by using Control left click. Similarly, Shift left click will take a single item out of a stack. Okay. So inventory management stuff. That's good. Make haste, memory. The guests are waiting. But I need to get to my. So there's a meeting room, kitchen, butlery, my room. I need to get to my room first. I'm guessing I go through the parlor then. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anybody over here. Did you see this rug is wrinkled? What the hell? Bookshelf. Potion of cure-all recipe. Identify scroll. Yep. I know how these games work. The voice in the woods. Do I have to, like... Books cover depicts a spooky, unnaturally cooked crooked tree. Include object lessons about blah, blah, blah. Read. Voice in the woods. Oh, look at this. They're like all illustrated and stuff. No, I read it just because I wanted to see if it would be like a skill book or something, but it was not. I don't know if that's even such a thing in this game, but I wanted to check anyway. Years of RPGs and Elder Scrolls and other things. Oh, so I guess you don't actually go upstairs then. So it's like trying to go up the stairs, but it looks like it's oh, hello, woolen gloves. I'll take those. Can I change the angle of this view? Because I can't, like, see if there's something on this wall over here. I'm hoping there's nothing over there. Does it say, like, does it... I didn't check to see if there's a way to do that. Controls. Move left, move right. Down, left, right. Spell book, map. Operations. Party sheet. Ooh, quick save F5. I should do that. Stop, attack. I guess there's no thing to do that, huh? What's the quick save over here? I guess this is the only view I get to see. The camera doesn't change. View.
I'll do your bidding this time.
Hope there's nothing there to be seen then. Where's my room at? Over here? Oh, okay. I have the biggest room apparently. It's infusion of berry juice. A berry blast, if you will. Ah, here we go. All my stuff. Put item, hit I. Let's click on the item you want to equip, then move it over a matching equipment slot. Double clicking an item will also automatically equip it. Okay. So that. And that. That. Okay. Quest inventory. So there's a different quest inventory. That's good. I already like the cut of their jive here. Alright. Drying equipment, brewing equipment. Okay. Go to the meeting room to find Belinda. Okay. Is there like a... Here's the question. Is there a way to highlight all of the interactive? I have a feeling there isn't yet, and that's going to be a bit of a problem for me. Operations. Unless operations does it, but I doubt it. Oh. Take all is E. Okay. Walk is left shift plus click. Rest is T, the old-timey rest. Pause is space. He was fast mode. No, okay. What's O? Oh, that's right. Operations as in quests. Okay. I mean, sure.
Yes.
So it doesn't look like there's a way to highlight all the interactables. Also, it doesn't tell me I've already looked at some things. So I'm hoping that those are things that they will change. It is still early access, everything. But being able to see that something's empty, a la Elder Scrolls, or that you've already picked something up is good. You've already searched something. And then also being able to see all of the, like, hitting a key on the keyboard and being able to just see everything that is interactable in a scene is very vitally important. I know there are people who refuse to use it because they think it's cheating, but I much prefer it over pixel hunting. Much preferred. There's the book here.
Hello.
Lords and ladies are waiting. Okay, okay.
So tiresome.
When are they going to serve the food? Too hot in here. They're all complaining already.
At last. Ugh, don't go twisting an ankle in all your hurry. You take care of the drinks. Lord Woolcraft and Lady Larenthal prefer wine. Lord Joran would like ale. Lady Virulin and Lord Espen want mead. Go!
Woolcraft and Larenthal wine. Virulin and Espen are mead, and Joran is the odd one out with ale. Okay, so who's this? Virulin, Woolcraft. Does it give me a quest? Well, obviously it's got the... Oh, it's just got it in here. I was gonna say, does it give me the dialogue thing? Woolcraft is wine. Virulin is mead.
Ugh,
You,
the
Lady
carriage is
Virulin?
quite stuffy, and my throat is sorely parched.
Well, here's your mead.
Just what I wanted for a change.
Oh, okay. Woolcraft.
Ah, the staff. I was starting to wonder if you'd all fallen ill with the plague or something.
All right. Well, don't. We wouldn't want you to fall ill, wino.
Huh.
Espen was the odd man out, right? He wanted to. Oh no, Espen wants mead. Joran is the one who wants ale.
Hello. You're here, finally.
Your mead.
Ah, good.
Yes, I know.
Larenthal was wine. Okay.
Hello. Yes, yes, get on with it.
Here's your wine.
I suppose you expect me to toss you a coin for doing your job.
Why do I look like a witcher to you? And then you want ale.
Well,
Your ale.
you know this is supposed to be served at room temperature. No, of course you don't.
Well, given how much time I've taken, I would think it would be room temperature by now.
Shall we do business, gentlemen? Gentle ladies?
Yes, let's. We are convened to discuss the situation with Deron Gould. What has been rumored and suspected for so long has finally come to pass. A council of nobles with mining interests in the town have declared themselves independent from the crown of Isilmarald.
Silmaril. Okay.
I don't like this dirty business, sending a list of grievances to the king. Sounds more like the actions of a bunch of uppity peasant farmers than nobility. There are ways these things are done.
Oh. Far be it for anyone in this room to be uppity.
And there are ways that kingdoms may crumble. I understand your feelings on the matter, Lady Larenthal, but Darren Gould enjoys the sympathies of many important persons here in the north, and I number myself among them. What's more, there have already been defections among the Isilmarald nobility, most recently Aldnar.
She speaks of your son, Lord Espen, who chose to forsake his birthright to join the rebels.
Ah, yes. Thank you, Lady Larenthal, for reminding me. And I'll thank you, Lady Virulin, not to speak his name on this estate, nor in my hearing again.
Wow. We're already catting each other, huh? Meow.
Oh, why, I will...
But you won't.
Whatever the loyalties of, the young Lord of House Espen, the southern nobles have many legitimate complaints. Heavy, some say ruinous taxation, delayed shipments thanks to the Crown's regime of inspections and checkpoints, the King's insistence that Deron Gould's military, even the town watch, must be trained in the north. It's quite a list.
The big difference between the word regime and regimen. It says regimen here.
Yes, it's all very sad. I'm sure they toss and turn the night away on their beds of gold bars. Taxation and bureaucracy are simply the facts of managing a prosperous nation, of keeping our enemies at arm's length. How long would their precious minds keep producing without the king's protection?
Did you know, I heard this rebellion was prompted in part by a belief making the rounds in Deron Gould that the king himself is cursed.
Oh my! What exceptional nonsense!
Have they been breathing the fumes of their own minds?
All right, very amusing. But like Lady Varellin, I am not unsympathetic to our southern friends. Surely some of Isilbright's rules and dictums could be culled, especially if it means avoiding war. A much more costly proposition than losing a handful of coin in taxes.
Wise counsel, my friend, but I fear the time for compromise is already past. The message from Deron Gould was deliberately provocative, leaving the king no way to negotiate or save face. The time has come, lords and ladies, for us to commit our forces and our purses to our rightful liege and crush Deron Gould.
I don't think the voice actor knows what accent he's going for. Because now he sounds super British. And earlier he was sounding very, very like southern US. So I don't know if he's getting, conflicting instructions from the producers or something, but yeah, his definitely inflection is definitely changing, it sounds like.
Or throw in with the rebels. They have the gold, they have a well-trained army, and most importantly, they control the mines. In a conflict of any significant length, having control of the source of the kingdom's metals means they must only outlast the North, rather than outright defeat her.
Yuver, what is your opinion on recent developments?
Oh, I get an opinion, eh?
You're asking the errand boy? What does...
Kindly do not interrupt me while sitting at my table, Lady Larenthal. Well, speak up.
A peaceful solution must always be best, especially the only point of contention is money. Whether or not Deron Gould has legitimate grievances is beside the point. They must be crushed. Who otherwise would invite rebellion from every quarter. Since I have little experience in political matters, for me the wisest course is silence. I'll just say one. A peaceful solution must always be best, especially if the only point of contention is money. We'll see how that'll probably go over like a lead balloon.
Very noble of you. I agree that the value of gold must be held cheap against the value of doing the honorable thing.
Or maybe it'll be fine. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. I hit enter and it was like, I don't know what's going on here. There was a pause there. Earthquake? What is going on here?
My lords, we are under attack. Please take shelter at once. Perhaps the cellar. You may wish to arm yourselves, my lords.
How much time do we have?
Too little, I'm afraid. Their numbers are overwhelming. We were forced to fall back to the main gate, and they're already...
Surely they will listen to reason, wherever they're from.
Not if they're already attacking.
They won't kill us out of hand like so many soldiers. They wouldn't dare. Right?
Oh, I think they'll dare.
Calmly, my friends. Let's all go out to meet them. They're not bandits after all.
Yes, go ahead. You have my blessing to speak on my behalf if it's of any use.
You? What? Where are you going?
Come with me. Make haste.
Okay.
If you insist.
You and you lot with me.
What is it, my lord? That sound?
The main gate has already been breached. The House of Espen is about to fall to the agents of Daron Gould. Now, never mind that. Just follow. And you, ready your weapon. With all the time you spent training under my Master of Arms, you must be able to defend yourself by now.
Oh, well, your faith in me is hopefully well placed. Alright, I'm coming. It's not...
Look into my eyes as you perish.
They keep clicking for him to keep doing it, or is he going to repeat his action? Oh yeah, he's going on his own. Okay. All right.
So tiresome.
Going. Wait, it's not responding to my clicks right away. Like, I'm having to really, like, sometimes click, double click, and triple click just to get it to respond to my clicks. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Hard this door with your life. Come with me. Okay. You got a lot of stuff behind, though, dude.
Now listen to me. Listen closely. This is important. The Lady Espen was the love of my life. My one love. There was nothing arranged about our betrothal.
Can we talk about your dead wife some other time, sir? And?
You were never so lucky as to meet her yourself. But if you had, she... Gods damn these Daron Gould swine. Behind me is my dressing chamber. Go fetch my sword from there.
At once. Time is short, hurry.
I do your bidding this time.
Was he locking me in? Oh, he locked me in.
Found you at last, Father. Didn't figure you would try and hide from your fate.
To be betrayed by my own son. Who wouldn't hide from such a terrible end?
I've learned a few things, you see. Things your priests and man-at-arms could never teach. I have gained a new perspective. Seen the truth of this world.
So, you were not even paid in coin to turn traitor against your own house. Only pretty words. Kill me if you wish, but I promise it will avail you nothing. Every man pays for his sins, my son. And the price of a sin such as this, well...
Enough of your piety! It sickens me. But your last decision, at least, is the correct one. Hold still, Father.
Don't worry, my child. Your hardships are over for today.
What the hell? The Crone's cottage. Would she murder us? With her mind?
Get up, lazy boy. It's time to go to bed.
What? Where am I?
What? Does this look like Rothgar's realm to you? You're in my hut.
Okay, but why am I in your hut? I brought you here.
But no more questions for tonight. There's a cot over there. You should try to get a good night's sleep. Tomorrow will be a very, very long day.
You can send your character to rest by clicking the rest button. Resting will replenish some of your character's health and restore spell and ability uses. Beware though, sleeping out in the wilds comes with the risk of attracting the beasts and rough faces of the area. Seeking out and sleeping at inns is safer and more comfortable.
If you insist.
Alright, I guess we gotta do B then.
Wake up, lazy. Always sleeping, this one. Must have been raised by dream wraiths.
Good morning. That it is. Good morning for getting work done.
Now, how about you make yourself useful and weed the garden?
Hold on. I have some questions for you before I give you any help. Very well, ask your questions, but be warned, I can't guarantee you the answers you're hoping for. Who are you? It's an old witch who likes her privacy. Before you ask, no, I don't intend on turning you into a fox. Did you know Lord Espen? Yes, after a manner of speaking. I knew him, a good man, but a bad father. That look off your face. His own son killed him. He can't have been much of a patriarch. How did I end up here, really? Well, if you must know, you were about to die, so I whisked you away to my little hideaway in the forest. And would you believe it? Now you're not about to die. Very well. Let's get to gardening. That's what I like to hear. Now I'll be making a stew this evening. You'll be helping. I'll need you to go find some things for us.
Take a look at this list. Once you've read it, let me know, please.
Already has gained an item ingredient. Okay. Right click on the list icon and inventory grid is open a list description. Items description, blah blah blah. Brews. Excuse me, a handful of brews roots, 1 brown stem mushroom, a slab of fuck.
On the move.
Strong magical forces keeping the door shut. Berry juice recipe.
Good, you know how to read. I have something that will help you gather what we need without hurting yourself too much.
Okay.
Here, put these on.
Item with special attributes. When worn, such items may modify your character's attribute skills, or even grant them entirely new spells and abilities. Gardening gloves. Okay. Alright.
Good. You put your gloves on just like the rest of us. All fingers at the same time. You weren't trying to put them on one finger at a time, were you?
Good. Now off with you. When you've got everything on the list, come back and I'll get to making that stew.
By the way, be careful of the creatures in the forest. They can be a bit bitey. Take this staff as well. It should come handy should you need to protect yourself.
I have a sword. Why do I need a staff? Traveler's cane, quarterstaff. Where's my... Oh, did you take my sword? Oh no, here it is. Weapons. Yeah, spiked mace. What do I need a walking cane for? Okay, open your map to find ingredients. Oh good, it's actually highlighted.
If you insist.
Let a fox wander in the area to collect his meat for the crone. You can do this by ordering your character to attack it, then looting its corpse. Okay.
Look into my eyes as you perish.
Holy crap! Well, that fox exploded a bit. Alright. Was not what I was expecting. Where's this thing at? Conspicuous bush. Oh, I guess it's that one, huh? Okay, we'll take that.
On the move.
I had a feeling these things were going to attack when I got close. There you go. 35 XP. I guess the big glowy one is what we gotta get the stuff from, huh? Or this one. Wait, is that everything? Spider colony.
Blood and cells.
My health at? Is it down here? Yeah, sort of. Oh, I see. It's going red up the thing there, like old school. Okay. Spider colony. Old stump. If I needed ground stem mushroom, bruise roots. And mushroom bruise root. Okay, so
I do your bidding this
not
time.
there. Go across the water. What is this? Nothing. And here we go. If is weevil, not what I'm looking for.
Yes, I know.
See, I gotta collect things from here. Bruise roots. Okay. Handful bruise roots, 1 brown stem mushroom. I only got like the 1 bruise root though. I said a handful of it, but apparently didn't really mean it. There you go. What we got here? Boom glider.
So tiresome.
Another butterfly there. Another fox here. Where's the spider colony? Like right here, it says there's a spider colony. I think I killed. I'm sure I killed.
I'll cut you into little pieces. Surrounded by curs.
Eh? These things are hurting a little bit. What is that? Stunned, unable to act. Come on. There we go. That one's dead now. Didn't drop anything though.
Insist.
Well, I don't know what this other thing is that it wants me to... Oh, right there. Like, wow. See, this is why I say... This is why I say we need you need to be able to highlight things. Because again, you end up doing just pixel hunts like that.
If you insist.
Hero returns with fresh harvests. It's all there. Yes, perfect. How can you tell what's in my pack and what isn't? Oh, let's just say it's a feeling, like everything is where it should be. Or if this is easier to accept, I spent many long days sniffing around, so my nose knows. There's some sort of reward for doing this menial chore for you? Careful, son, careful. Greed can have unintended consequences these days. In any case, of course there is. You get to eat tonight. Let's have a look at what you brought. What's this?
Did you forget to make these herbs edible, child? Come now, you must dry them to bring out the flavor. Surely you've cooked before. I have to wonder what that Lord Espen even had your tutors teach you at his fancy estate. Oh, well, take this candle and get to drying.
Take this candle and get to drying, then crush the dried herbs into powder with something to season the stew with. Various materials collected in the world may serve as ingredients for crafting. To begin drying, first open your inventory stream. This thing, yeah, okay. And see your collection of ingredients. Click, then move them into the highlighted drying slots to continue. Between ingredients and heating devices, click the leaf or cauldron buttons at the top of the drying tab. Okay. Heating device moved into heating slots. Nice. Okay. Next inventory screen. Besides replenishing health and restoring spell and ability uses, a rest will also finish all your pending brewing and drying tests. They take considerable time and duration to perform, so resting is always required to complete them. Oh, so you have to rest in order to complete them. Okay. Character is now rested and finished drying the ingredients. Collect them by pressing the drying panel again. Okay. Fresh ingredients have all been replaced with dried versions. You will see that your candle has been consumed in the process. Lanterns, on the other hand, can be used indefinitely. You also enable the use of various heat levels. Click the Start Crushing button to crush them into powder. Crushing does not require resting to finish. Alright, collect them, put them into my inventory. Okay.
Feeling well? Good, good, well and dried. Give me just a moment and... There, it's on the fire. Now we have a few precious moments to spare. We should talk. About talking.
Talk about talking? What do you mean? Trying to teach me something, learning and research. There's never enough time, and our time would be better served by discussing matters of import. Bargain and persuasion. Oh, okay. Let's say you're trying to teach me something. Very good. I think you already have the hang of it, but in case that was a fluke, the idea is this. Taking the time and effort to gain knowledge or even learning to talk will benefit you greatly in the difficult times ahead. Pay close attention to what you might uncover in conversations through wit or charm. Thank you. That's a valuable lesson. Glad you find it to be. Now, I'm certain you have more questions. Perhaps I continue being instructive. Why did you save me from the assault on the Espen estate? I kept an eye on Lord Espen. He was a force of balance in Ismerald. His death means that balance has failed. It so happens that I have a soft spot for young people of potential. You were in the wrong place at the right time, and I saw a chance to aid you. Why is it that you're keeping me here and making me do all this? You weren't ready for Alnar's attack on his father's manor, and I don't believe you were ready for the chaos of the world as it was when I pulled you from it. You're here to keep you safe, and to make sure you're ready for the next calamity you find yourself in. Who are you really? I'm afraid that is the one question I can't answer for you. It's easiest to say that I am someone you were meant to meet. I'm here to set you on your way toward what you must accomplish. And what is it that I must accomplish? Pardon me, I misspoke. There are two questions I cannot answer for you. I see. Is the stew almost ready? Ah, yes, almost ready indeed. Now there's
something you should know. When you leave here, the world you knew yesterday will be gone.
Oh, has she pulled me out of time, so it's going to put me forward many years or something? Go on.
The attack on the Espen estate was only the first spark of a consuming fire, I am afraid. Much will be lost to strife and war. There are worse things than war, though. There is something you must understand before you leave here. A great and terrible curse has fallen over Ismerald and much of the rest of Yerengel. It drives men and women to madness. It starves the prince and turns the pauper to a life of desperation. It is the essence of avarice itself. A curse of greed spreads through the land.
Greed? What do you mean?
A terrible covetousness that hides in mortal hearts. It is among the darkest of dreams. But this is no normal greed, no. There is magic behind it. No mere apprentice's cantrip either. It is most dangerous, and you must understand that. Ah, the stew is done now. Just let it cool.
Ah, getting a good look at you now. You're a bit of a fighter, aren't you? Born and trained. Ah, you have the rippling muscles and cocksurety. The real test of a warrior isn't confidence or muscle. To stay alive long enough to become a veteran, you need a brain. Now, see that chest over there in the corner? It's locked. And you don't look like the kind of boy who spent a lot of time fiddling with mechanics. Go open it for me. Locked.
What do you need?
It's still locked. You know, go open it. Okay. What is this? Force lock. Oh, I see. Aha! Don't worry, child. There is treasure inside, but we'll have to get past the beastie to get to it. Now, I'll be joining you for a short while to make sure you don't stab yourself anywhere that won't grow back. You want to learn to inspire your allies to follow your orders. It's important that you practice. Tell me what you want me to do as we fight. Character become the leader of your party by using Command Company skill. The skills bar above the portrait row, then click the Command Company button to order the commander panel.
Speak your mind.
Okay, Command Company. Set as commander. Hit and run, Phalanx, Havoc, Crusade. It's hit and run, I guess. To buy commander perk, you select the party needs a rest together. Okay. Rest. I see. You're rested for 8 hours.
I do your bidding this time.
I guess, what do we do? Just attack it now?
Look into my eyes. To Rothgore with you.
Yep, there we go. Very good. You are learning your way around a fight. Remember that you often won't be alone on the battlefield. Now, what was that we... Ah, yes. Aha, we've done it. The stew is cooked and cool. Here, boy, this will warm you up after a long, long day.
I see that look in your eye again. No more questions for today. Eat your stew and get some rest.
Okay. So, did she give me a stew? Here somewhere? I don't see it. Brewing?
Yes, I know.
Oh, what's that? Was that it? Anthony's Weevil? No, these are other things here. Light leather armor. I've got a chainmail on? Okay. Well, leather armor's not going to be useful to me. Time for rest. Yes, rest. Okay. So I couldn't eat it, I just had to rest.
I fear that our time together is nearing an end.
Thank you for all your help. No, it is no great thing. I needed to be certain you were ready to face the world. So what's going on out in the world that I need to be ready for? Oh, conflict is to be expected everywhere you go. Great things are coming. More I cannot say. No. So that mean I'm ready? Oh, yes, as ready as one could be. Is that all?
Yes,
Yes.
that is the gist of it. Things were put in motion all over Yerengel since I plucked you from your father's house.
Are you telling me that Lord Espen was your father? Yes. Why didn't he tell me? Oh, I cannot say. No, he had his reasons. Also, the deities of Yerengel were your mother's midwives. They had a purpose in mind for you, and they had to secure your safety so that you could live up to that purpose. You were born into a treacherous world, my dear. It was very important you not be recognized as Espen's heir, for the time was right. As the gods peered through the veils of the void, they decided to make you in your mother's image. As well, the closely guarded secret of your mother's connection to Lord Espen ensured your safety until now. We haven't the time to go into the story in greater detail, but you are a true heir of Lord Espen. Knowing this should be enough. Now you understand why Lord Espen paid you so much attention, despite your servitude. Other servants surely did not receive the same education or the same favors, nor did anyone else in his house, excepting your half-brother, Aldnar. Oh gods, he killed our father. He did, and that is the world I must send you back into. One where the sole heir of Lord Espen committed patricide. One unaware, yet hostile to your existence. Thank you again for your sage advice. Now you must go face the world. I have enjoyed our time together. You will find the path clear.
Be safe, my child.
Character has gained enough experience to level up. Okay.
Don't you have another lick, Spittle?
Your character speed, you can spend points to improve your character's general skills, class skills, and weapon skills. You can add or remove points for skills using the arrows to the right of the names on their respective skill tabs. Wizard characters may also spend points on new spells. Okay. So, let's do Market and Persuasion. I got points up here too. Class skills, we'll do Force Locks and Doors, I think. Weapons, and I guess well, I have a blunt weapon right now, right? So I guess war clubs and hammers would be good right now. Let's do that. And I guess another one under large blades, maybe. Spells and abilities. What is this? Challenging Howl. This ability draws the attention of a target creature. The horrible shout. Okay, taunts enemies. Shattering Shot. The user's ability attempts a ranged attack to disrupt the target's defenses. I don't think I have any ranged stuff. Vigilance. The user of this ability enters a vigilant posture, enhancing their defensive capabilities. Inflicts standing firm and grants anticipating and steady to the target. Waylay. The user of this ability attempts a disabling attack against a target that aims to prevent their movement. The user's next attack inflicts a status effect on its target depending on the weapon's main damage component. Status effect is slow for slash damage, immobilize for piercing damage, and knockdown for pulse and blow damage. Alright, I guess we'll take that. Go. And we're back out into the world now. Travel exit up there.
If you insist.
Hidden cabin. Merchant's Road. Because that's what. There's a different exit to unlock this area. Where do I go from this? From this road. Kingdom of Ismerald. Wait a minute. So, is there another exit here? Another exit down there? Oh, there is a travel exit down there. There we go. Now we can go to Merchant's Road. Okay. Look this up and see what happens here. I imagine there's going to be another bit of dialogue, maybe. Or maybe not. We'll see. Nope. Okay. Just right on to the road here. Finding paths. Crohn's, I found myself along the road heading northeast to southwest. I believe this is the Merchant's Road, which leads to Ismerald's capital. Certainly someone there can catch me up on a recent event. So, yeah, cool. Alright. Alright, my friends. Yeah, this is definitely old school, and it's definitely very, very cool. I like what's going on here. I like it very, very much, my friends, and I'm sure a lot of you out there will also be really interested in this. This, my friends, has been Black Geyser, Couriers of Darkness. It is in early access on Steam right now. It is by Grape Ocean Technologies, and it's currently 10% off at $22.49 US, normally $25 US. As always, I will leave links down in the description so you can do your own due diligence. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.